Since September 17th, the Occupy Wall Street movement has gained international attention. Tens of thousands of people have marched through the financial district and over the Brooklyn Bridge, with hundreds being arrested for disorderly conduct and other such charges. Critics have said that the movement has no clear message, and Mayor Bloomberg said the condition of the park has become unsanitary. So on November 12th, I went down to Zuccotti Park to see for myself if either of this was true, and to see just what the protest looked like to an average person walking through the park.
But it's...
What's that? Maybe. You can go with us. All of a sudden, someone's going to be talking to you, and you're going to have to stay there for a long time. Yeah,
It belongs to 1% who enslaved people.
Someone wants to prioritize a different issue.
You brought your flag, I brought my flag.
Ordinarily friendly. They welcome.
Belongs to 1%. You're ruling class.
It's kind of worldwide, isn't it?
Yes, well, I brought my flag to show you.
In the whole around surrounded by the whole building.
Well, they were giving the weather from like Morristown. And then, Morristown, well, the Hackensack, that's about 25 miles. You know, from here, yeah, it's a little further. Yeah, it's temperature now. It might be 50 degrees. You know, but yeah, with the wind chill, yeah, it's like 35. Yeah, 1996, I think. He was about 75 years old when he died. 1921, he got traded on cause.
Send this to Fox News.
Send it to Fox
Send
News?
your picture to Fox News.
You think they'll air it?
Any one of them, huh?
You think they'll air it?
Oh, they will. Tell them that at Zuccotti Park with it.
Tell them that, okay?
Yep. Tell them you saw it.
I'll send it to Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly. Let him take care of it.
Okay.
Okay, he'll love it. He's off this weekend. He'll be back Monday.
Oh, okay. I'll check with him on Monday.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got his home number.
Tell him to come down here and I'll make him an apprentice.
Okay.
Okay, he's got to ask me.
You have to ask.
You don't get this unless you ask.
Right.
You have to ask.
Yeah. And you would make Bill O'Reilly an apprentice?
I would make him an apprentice.
You would do that?
If he comes down here.
Yeah.
He's got to come to Zuccotti Park.
He's got to come to you.
To me.
Okay. I got his cell phone
I'll have
back
to
in my
set
apartment.
up a date with him. I'll make it for next weekend or something.
I'll call him.
Yeah,
I think he should. I think he should come down.
he should come down. He'd love to come down, but he'd like to be greeted with a greeting, a good greeting.
Yeah.
This is it.
All right, man.
This will be meant for him.
I'm gonna pass that message along.
Do it.
Keep it up, man.
Do it for me.
I will.
And then they came out with
I can't believe they just hung up. Walking down the street, we're going to let
Selling a lot of these buttons, man?
No, it's a donation, sir.
Oh, okay.
A donation to help the cause. If we don't unify, how can we make a change?
If you were selling them, you have to have a license or something. The cops will harass you, right?
Yeah.
Have you been harassed?
No.
No, that's good. So the cops have been kind of cool about it.
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
As long as you have a sale tax ID, you should be okay.
Right. Donation's cool though.
Yes.
Right on.
I made more buttons with the donation.
Yeah.
Keep the word out.
I made my own button.
Turn us around, we're gonna let no autocrats turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking down to freedom land. We're gonna let no racism turn us around.
I watched it like half.
Moving forward is we're into detail and it's
Well, what we could do is we can get them all over. Yeah,
Skateboarding.
Yeah, more underfunding and overcrowding, which doesn't give kids a good education.
And then shut down free expression too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great education system.
Yeah.
How long
yeah.
you guys been out here?
I've been here for about a month and a half. I came on day 7 to the occupation. I've been living here ever since, and I'm a full-time member of the sanitation committee. This is our brand new tent. Yeah, sanitation is one of the working groups at Occupy Wall Street. There's about 10 working groups established, and we work around the clock, keeping the park clean. There's also kitchen, comfort, library, medical.
Difficult to find a bathroom, I imagine, right?
Yeah, we use the McDonald's bathroom primarily.
They're cool with that? I mean,
they're tolerant. Yeah, they're tolerant.
You buy
of
a
us.
Big Mac here and there. And
Yeah. You know, we buy a lot of coffee from them, so.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people do eat there, and they stay in there when it gets really, really cold. And,
Yeah.
but you know,
Some people
we try to,
like maybe you need a bucket or something, you know, like pee in a bottle. Or...
Yeah, well, that's an issue in the park, though. People do pee in bottles and buckets and leave them around, and it's definitely a sanitary issue.
Yeah.
You know, we do have some porta potties near our storage facility, which is at 52 Broadway, but it's a few blocks away, and that's tough for a lot of people.
So you spend their time in the tent?
Yeah.
You sleep here?
Yeah, I sleep here. We have this tent now, which we just basically renovated our entire sanitation station. Brookfield came in yesterday to access this door, which is the water main below it. So we had to take down all of our supplies and move all of our stuff into storage for the night. And now we are rebuilding, and we got this brand new tent. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Now, why is it, do you think, that the cops hasn't come in and just said, you guys have to leave and forcibly, I mean, why is it that they're saying you can live here?
Because this is a privately owned park that is open to the public 24/7.
It's privately owned?
Yes, and that is what allows us to stay here. The people that own the park have given us permission to be here. Over the week, so they've just had concerns about sanitation, safety, you know, the welfare of the park itself, things getting destroyed, and we've been trying our best to, you know, facilitate cleanups, protect the trees. We actually have a landscaping group too that is going to redo all of the flower beds and the bushes. But right now, like, we're just working on getting tents on the ground so that people can get off of the flower beds and have proper places to stay. And we're getting in cots. We're going to have bunks built so that you know, these military tents can fit 10 people.
Yeah, this is a big tent here.
So this is one of the new tents.
This is a huge,
beautiful.
No, this is
What? Okay.
It was a separate tent, but this is going to sanitation committees.
Okay.
Members.
The people who own this park, so they're sympathetic to the cause?
They are, yes. They're sympathetic to the cause. It's just, you know, there's been obviously some concern and some frustration with some of the things that have gone on here. You know, we have a drummer circle that for a while was playing all the time, and there are 64,000 residents in this area that have complained, so we had to work diligently to try to cut down on the drumming time, and you know, they finally started complying with us.
It's pretty well down to the two-hour sessions.
Yes, exactly. You know, and they've been willing to do that now, and which is great, because, you know, we had to reach a compromise somewhere, you know, and
what do you hope to accomplish as a group?
As a group, I think it's, you know, it's spreading the awareness of the crisis situation of our economy, and the fact that we can't go on as a society like this. You know, people are losing everything to an American dream that has died, and we have to join together. And there's power in numbers. You know, every movement is only as powerful as its members. You know, and this movement is about us all being leaders, about us not just following one leader, because that's why we got into this trouble in the first place. There became a very powerful 1% at the top that made all the decisions and decided where all the money goes, and the rest of the country, the 99%, has basically been at the mercy of this decision making, which hasn't really been on our behalf, and we have not been represented.
There's been a lot of awareness generated from what's going on.
Yeah, this has become a global movement. I mean, there are occupations all over the world that are rising up against their government and taking a stand for the injustices that have been brought against them. You know, this is a social and economic injustice that we're fighting. You know, and
I'll walk in there with you. How long do you think that you can go on personally?
Well, I mean,
staying here and
I'm willing to stay here as long as it takes. I live here now. You know, I was living with my father before this, and he's losing his home, so I was going to be homeless anyway. And I feel better being here, being part of the cause, you know, feeling like I have a sense of purpose again in this world than where I was before, where I was just a complete slave to the debt I was in. I was burdened day by day. I was so stressed out. I had a hard time finding a job, and I lost the job that I did have when I was occupying here. I used to wait tables up in Times Square. You know, I worked for a very big corporation. I was making good money, but when it came down to being here, being there, I needed to be here. And, you know, when they said, you have to come in for work, and I said, I can't make it, that was pretty much the end of it.
Listen, but even if the police take the whole place next week, it's gone way beyond this physical space. Yeah.
I'm back.
It's spread like we hoped it would.
One of the cops I was talking to earlier said that there was a lot of people with tuberculosis and other types of hepatitis and things to be cautious about. Do you think that that's true?
That's an exaggeration.
Let me introduce you to her.
I read the article in the Times.
Oh, okay, there's an article there.
Yeah, which didn't put it like the cop did.
I'll be back.
They
All right, bye, Tommy.
the danger of it, because it is very crowded here. And a lot of people are exhausted. It is tough to sleep.
Yeah.
And so they're giving out flu shots, free flu shots right over there.
Okay.
And
Wall Street condo here.
Right, awesome.
But yeah, it is a tough environment as it gets.
So it is an issue. It is around.
It's not like the cop says, but it's something that we have to be aware of. And, you know, we're planning to get, very soon going to get a bunch of heavily insulated military tents.
Okay. Who's providing that?
What do you need?
We're financing it.
You're financing it.
Yeah.
Where are you getting the money from this?
We get tons of donations.
Of course,
Donations.
yeah.
Tons of donations.
So you have a fund set up, or
Yes, we do.
What's the name of that?
Quick, you just bring them all
I
down.
don't know the name of it. Probably Occupy Wall Street.
Occupy Wall Street. It's not going
it's
through
in
you.
a bank. It's in we
One of the major organizers.
A credit union. Pardon?
One of the major organizers of this is getting money through that and helping people out that way. Who would I talk to where would you send me if I want to talk to somebody about that?
To information, and they would have the best chance of steering you in the right direction.
Right on.
My understanding is that most of the donations are small.
Yeah.
And that they get deposited in a credit union located in the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, what do you think Obama, do you think he has any interest in this or any sympathies, or do you think it's just business as usual? And
I have no clue.
Yeah.
He's a hard guy to read, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're right about that.
I have a hunch that he's vaguely sympathetic and vaguely worried, both, about this.
Yeah, well, elections coming up, so.
Yeah, and, you know, we're not really interested in supporting any particular candidates.
Yeah.
You know, at this point.
You got your cause, and that's enough.
We got our cause, and part of it is to not get co-opted by the traditional political parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
thanks for talking to me.
Nice talking to you. That's right. Yes, you do very well.
How long have you been here, man?
Yeah. 3 weeks.
How long do you plan on staying?
I don't know, 3 more months if I have to.
Where are you from?
Southern Indiana. I traveled over 5,000 miles to come to New York City to clean it up for free.
All right.
So I'm working down here with the sanitation department. I'm also helping with security. I'm on the fire department down here as well.
Have you had security issues? Has there been fights or?
Yeah, but it's mostly just
drunks,
just stupid stuff, you know.
Yeah.
A couple people, somebody might have something too much to drink, and everybody out here, has the freedom of speech. So, it's mostly just little misinterpretations here and there. It's nothing, no more than, the same stuff that anybody else deals with out on the street. We're just not trying to have a violent movement.
Yeah. Have you had any trouble with the cops?
Yeah, actually, we had a square dance the other night up here on the corner, and the cops took one of our square dancers to jail because he was dancing on the sidewalk. They say it was civil disobedience. They say we were blocking the sidewalk when there was over 40 cops on the sidewalk and then less than 10 pedestrians. They're the ones blocking the sidewalk.
Right.
Nobody else was doing anything wrong. We're just having a peaceful dance.
Just dancing, huh?
Just dancing.
It's like that movie Footloose, huh?
Exactly. Apparently the cops don't like music. Or, like I said, we're the ones blocking the sidewalk when they're taking up all the sidewalk. So. No, they're trying to push us for something bad to happen. Maybe it's a repercussion of what happened in Oakland.
Take advantage of me,
I have a friend of mine that works at the Port of Authority out in Oakland for the Maritime Center out there. Not pedestrians, not protesters, the actual people that work there, the workers of the port, shut the port down because they're tired of it as well. And
is this yours?
No. And that's the 5th biggest port in the United States.
Yeah.
For that to be shut down, that's a big statement. For them saying we're not going to take it anymore, regardless if it hurts us or whether it jeopardizes our career. So, I think the more people that stand up and tune in, and you know, the better the world's going to be. So
right on, man. Thanks for talking to me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming. Sweet jacket, by the way.
Thanks.
Feet taller, like 15 feet taller.
Really good.
Every week we need to put 5 feet on it.
Figure it out.
Can I talk to you on camera for a minute?
Negative.
No? Negative. Okay. Can I talk to you off camera?
What do you want to hear?
I was just wondering because I was talking to another cop.
Camera's still on.
Yeah, but I'm not filming you. No? Okay.
I'm just here for the money.
Just for the money. It's a job.
Just a job.
I was just wondering about the people. A cop told me that there is a lot of tuberculosis and hepatitis, and I didn't know if that was.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. If that was true, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I'd be
Really?
standing someplace else. But
Okay.
who knows?
Right. Could be rumors. Okay. Thanks.
I guess it's the amenity that one might appreciate.
They conveniently decided to reinforce the law.
If you study the prison system, you can find out that.
Chomsky fan?
What is frack?
Fracking is a method of drilling for natural gas where they like shoot down very fast speeds water that are packed with carcinogens and various kind of chemicals, and it'll break away the water table and the ground underneath to try and extract the natural gas faster, and it poisons groundwater. And actually in some parts in West Virginia it's gotten so bad that their tap water is flammable straight out of the city.
This is a cause that you've taken up.
Yeah.
It's affected you personally.
Not me personally. I actually didn't even know about it until I got here. But my buddy from Puerto Rico, that's his flag right there. They're trying to put in a fracking pipeline there, and so he first introduced me to it. I've watched a few documentaries on it. I actually met Josh Fox, who he's the one who's basically organizing, and he's made a few documentaries. I met him last night. But the Delaware River Basin on the 21st, there's a few states that are going to vote on whether or not they can frack at the Delaware River Basin, and so we're trying to have a big march and protest. I want to say it's in Delaware, and but to try and convince some of the governors to vote no.
Are you staying in this tent here?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you staying warm?
Yeah. Usually it's from what I've learned now is that it's more your sleeping bag that keeps you warm more than your actual tent.
Yeah, this looks like an improvised tarp.
Yeah, well actually under it there's actually a 12-person tent. We just here you can kind of see the door.
Okay, cool.
You can kind of see the stuff in there.
Right, a tent within a tent.
Yeah, reinforced from the rain and snow.
How long have you been here?
Just over a month.
Over a month.
That's why they.
And have you been harassed at all?
Yeah, actually, the sign right here. I was arrested on my third day here from sweeping the streets during a march. We were in the streets and I had a broom, and because you technically can't be in the streets, I was arrested. But this right here, this guy and the dude you can see on here, and another one of our friends, they just posed for a picture with masks, the Guy Fawkes masks.
Yeah.
They were arrested because there's a law that states that if 2 or more people wearing masks are congregating in a public space, they can be arrested. But it dates back to 1846 when the bill was first passed, when farmers were being raided with masks. So that's where it comes from, but they just conveniently decided to start reinforcing it now.
And the mask that you're referring to is what is it called again?
Guy Fawkes mask.
Guy Fawkes, and that's from the movie Vengeance?
V for Vendetta,
V for
but also
Vendetta,
it dates back to revolutionary named Guy Fawkes who tried to blow up Parliament back in, I want to say, late 1600s, but I'm not sure.
Do you think there's a lot of people that would like to see things done in a violent way?
Definitely not. Maybe a slim minority, but the mass majority is for a peaceful revolution.
How long do you think you can hold out? How long do you plan on staying?
I'm here indefinitely.
Indefinitely?
Once Washington changes, then I'll pick up Ford and move.
Okay. All right, thanks for talking to me, man.
No problem.
That's a great part of it.
Good, how are you today? Are you making legroom? I haven't yet. What is that? This is actually $2
Have you ever considered getting a bigger box?
I began with a larger box. There's a previous box to this. But 2 days before the cleanup, it went away. And this was the available box after box number 1. So yes, I would very much enjoy a larger box.
You get out and you're getting some stretches, getting enough stretching.
Every hour,
you're staying warm.
Plenty warm, you know. The feet are covered by my ass.
Right on.
David keeps me amused.
Are you knitting him a scarf?
Actually, the lady I sit with on a daily basis, she's just not here today.
Look at that.
Made him a scarf.
Oh, that's great. You guys supporting yourselves by making some art and things? And
everything I make, I donate to the Comfort Station or to people I've met here. I've donated over 50 items so far.
Oh, that's
that
great.
I've knitted. Mostly hats, because I do those fast.
Yeah.
And some scarves, fingerless mittens, and a couple of skirts for the girls. Because I have this skirt I made for myself 8 years ago, and it really helps keep my legs warm.
That is the most adorable skirt.
Thank you.
I love that you made that.
It's really warm.
I believe you. I love knitted sweaters and everything knit. How lovely. I only know how to do scarves and little booties, so a skirt is very impressive.
It took me 4 days to do it, so.
That's not very long.
Well, I could do 3 hats in a day.
Yeah.
So
you're good.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah.
He donates them all.
Oh, good. Lovely. Do you want a piece of candy?
Oh no, thank you.
You're good. Would you like a piece of candy?
No, thank you. Okay, stay warm.
She's making a hat for people to wear to keep warm.
Yeah. You getting one? There we go. Oh, where do you put it? In here?
Bring our own.
No, we have them now. We just take donations. Everything goes to the General Assembly. Yeah, we have a suggested donation policy.
I feel that there. I personally consider myself moderate, but it's embarrassing. Those people are idiots. I'll go leaning towards libertarian, but the Republican debates, those guys are idiots. All the Republicans are even like someone small starts mentioning these start thinking things, and then he starts talking about some crazy stuff like no NBA. I'm like, okay, so stop.
Both of which are huge money machines. Over the next 10 months, we're going to save $1 billion by both parties.
rocks and the
Yeah, if they got white, that would be nice and white. Sometimes they have white. Sometimes, not often. It's black. Yeah, go on there and see the side.
Some of these people want to pay. Some of these people want to pay. You know what? Here's what I would like. I would like a Congress.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
How you?
Good. How long you been here?
I've been here since the second week.
Second week?
Yes, of September.
You like it?
Yeah.
Staying warm?
Trying to.
Yeah. How long do you plan on hanging out?
Well, until something changes. Or when it gets like too cold for me to bear it anymore.
That could be coming soon.
Very soon. But I'm still trying to hang in there. Anything will help, ladies and gentlemen. Even phone numbers. Facebook. And look at you right now. Yo, man.
He's a big.
He actually goes into a room where he can play and he can dance.
Sabes que la
here from LA?
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I got to New York September 18th. I would love to be able to say I came from LA for this, but that isn't the case. I came from LA to do a specific job.
And are you still working that job?
Actually, it's been postponed and postponed, and I haven't even started it yet.
How are you supporting yourself while you're here?
I work.
So you are working?
I got a different job while I'm waiting for the other job to start.
So this is like a weekend warrior thing for you?
No, I'm here after work.
Okay, right. Are you staying here?
No, I have a room up in Washington Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm old. I need a bed.
Well, you work too,
Well, yeah,
so you can afford a bed. And a lot of these guys are homeless, right?
Right, yeah, and to be honest with you, you know what? 2.5 years ago, I fell at work, 12 feet, going headfirst onto a concrete slab, and I really messed up my shoulders, and I need a bed at night, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I need a soft bed.
Yeah. So have you seen anything around here that isn't like cool, like people doing drugs or fights or?
No, but I mean, what I do see is it seems to be getting hijacked into like a panhandler's paradise.
Right.
You know, I mean, I've been here since day 3 of the occupation.
Okay.
I mean, I think I've missed 8 days since then.
Okay.
At first, like the first month, there was people that had a message. They were politically active. You know what? But now, as I walk around, all I see is people with a bucket saying, "Donate, donate, help, help." Donate what? Your drug addiction? For your cigarette? What do you want me to donate to?
Yeah.
You know, I'm sick of everybody walking around here with a cup or a bucket or a Sparkletts bottle saying, "Help, donate, donate." You know what? You're not giving any money to the occupation.
Right.
You want me to help buy you cigarettes? F that, man.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of these people, if you engage them in Panhandler's Paradise, if you engage them in conversation, they have no idea what the hell is wrong in America.
Right.
Except, you know, and you'll hear a lot of people saying, well,
they're giving it away to all the foreigners and all the cocksuckers that don't deserve it.
I'm back. I just got back.
How are you?
What's up, Paul? All right, great.
Right on.
Great.
I mean, a lot of what you'll see down here, what I personally see is people that have no idea, but they, you know, they want a welfare check.
Yeah.
And my statement to them is, excuse me, because I'm on camera, fuck you.
Yeah.
Work for what you have. I've been in New York for 2 months, and in that 2-month period, I have 2 different contractors calling me all the time going, "Can you work for me today? Can you work for me today? Can you work for me today?" While I'm waiting for the job that I came out here to do, while I'm waiting for that to start, I've got 2 other contractors going, "Dude, come work for me." So, you know, and I'm not even a local here. I know no one here. But yet you know, so I don't understand why, you know, people want welfare, why they want a handout. I don't get it.
So you see that increasing more and more from the beginning.
I really do, yeah.
Do you think that
there's a homeless, the way I phrase it is, it's become a homeless haven and a panhandler's paradise.
Do you think that is going to be the end of it?
I know it detracts from it a lot, you know, it is fuel for the media to say, look what it's become, which is why I try and stay out here on the front line, either here or over on Broadway, to show, hey, you know what, I'm Joe Nobody, I'm Joe Everybody, I'm upset with our government, I don't know a whole lot about the financial markets, how they work and all that, so I don't speak on it. I just know that whether they have a D or an R in front of their name, they're bought and paid for, and they don't represent us anymore. They're beholden to big money, big business. It's not.
Do you think Obama is more sympathetic than
to the cause, or to?
Well, I mean, you know, or than Bush, say, beforehand.
You know,
or do you think it's the same thing?
I mean, maybe a little more sympathetic, but I think he's still full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, he like when he was campaigning to become president the first time, he stood in front of union members, telling them when they come to break up your collective bargaining rights, I'll go buy a new comfortable pair of shoes, and I will march shoulder to shoulder with you again. When Scott Brown was breaking up collective bargaining rights in Wisconsin, he didn't go buy any new shoes. He made no public statement at all. So where are these new shoes you were talking about? Why are you not marching? This is exactly what you said. You're a hypocrite. You're just like all the rest.
Do you think there's going to be another candidate that might have?
No.
No,
absolutely
same
not.
thing.
Not until there are massive changes in every form of our system.
Do you think that this is going to accomplish something to that extent?
If I didn't have hope, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say if it will or not. I really don't know. I have hope that it will. And if I could only ask for one thing out of it, I would ask for campaign finance reform.
Yeah.
even getting union money out of our elections. You know, a lot of people come up to me, well, you know, you unions, you donate so much money. I go, well, take that money out too. I'd rather see that money used instead of trying to buy politicians. I would rather see that money used to try and organize and get more people into unions to raise the standard of living. Because there's no reason there should be 22% of the children in America living in poverty. Now, I understand that there's always going to be that element, that fraction of the populace that is just lazy, pathetic people that don't want to work, they don't want to do anything, they just want government handouts. I understand that, of course there is, you know? But a big fraction, probably a majority of people living in poverty, they're not there because they're lazy or because they're worthless or because they're not trying to better themselves. They're there because we have a very unfair system. I mean, that's just my personal opinion, which is all I can speak of, you know?
I think a lot of people agree with you.
I would hope so, and I would love to see those people out here. You know, I really would.
Thanks for talking to me, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And we're just sitting here, like waving and smiling to everyone.
I go to my parents' house. I go to my house, and I'm telling them, I'm walking into the house from work.
You want donations?
Yes, we're getting donations.
You have a place to stay?
Yes, I stay in a tent right back up here.
Do you do drugs?
No, I do not.
You don't do any drugs?
No, I
smoke pot?
I'm from California, so yes, I do smoke marijuana. But other than that, no, I'm not really into any drugs. They kind of make your mind.
What's the main purpose of you occupying Wall Street? What do you want to see changed about the system or what?
I want free and cheap education because I paid $20,000 to go to school for 6 months, not learn anything, and not have a job after college when I was promised that I would have one.
Education reform?
Yes, we need education reform. And we also need it so that way people can have 1 or 2 jobs and not worry, am I going to feed my family or am I going to be able to pay my rent? They should be able to have a job and live comfortably and have a bit extra to spend on their family or themselves if they don't want to.
Right on. Thanks for talking to me.
Sarah Connor gives birth to John Connor. We need enough money for a flux capacitor, a Mr. Fusion, and a DeLorean. That money will definitely not go to building a giant space station capable of blowing up Alderaan.
A lot of people have been saying that a lot of the protesters are just panhandling and they don't give a shit.
No, that's bogus.
That guy.
That's bogus.
That's what people are saying.
Where this money goes, you can follow it.
Check it out. If you want to see, check it out. Come back here. All right, come here.
Yes.
I want to know. Come here.
Yes.
Come here. Closer.
I'm close,
Come on.
dude.
No, you're not close enough. Come here.
That's bogus.
Say what you want to say, bro.
All right, check it out. You can come back. You're more than welcome to come back here at 11 p.m. when I go to the coffee truck, at the very last coffee truck, and use this money to purchase hot chocolate, coffees, and teas, and distribute it to all the campers that are sitting outside. There's 100% transparency. This bucket is clear.
That's why it's clear.
100% transparency.
That's why it's not going nowhere. That's why people see. They see this is not going nowhere. And follow it.
This is something I've been doing. This is something I've been doing for weeks.
I'm just asking because it's been said.
Some people are doing it, and that's 100%.
Can't lie about that.
There's 100% transparency in what I do. Anyone here, when I have an overrun, I give it to the other groups. When I have more money than I need, I give it to other people that need things. Like there was a girl in the camp who needed a cell phone. Her cell phone was stolen out of the tent. I purchased her a cell phone. Like this money goes back to the people. I can't say that about everybody. I get offended a little bit, but I know what's going on here.
Ask people.
I shouldn't be getting a little offended. I shouldn't be offended about it, but I know.
How long have you been here?
3 weeks.
How long do you plan on staying?
Until it's over.
How long do you think it's going to go?
I hope forever.
Forever.
Yes, always. Until things start changing.
I'm enjoying the revolution.
Until things start changing, yes. But you can come back. Follow this money and see where it goes.
Okay.
This guy fucking does it.
Lots of places don't even know what to get. I mean, just
You want to build an Iron Man suit?
Pretty much, yeah.
So what about the Wall Street thing?
Complete about it.
Well, you know, like
I wouldn't be down. I wouldn't be down here for the movement. I'm for the movement. I wouldn't be down here if it wasn't for the movement.
So this is just like a joke.
A little bit. I'm having a little fun out here. I don't even technically need the money. You know, I'm self-employed. I'm self-employed and I make my own money here. So I'm saying I don't need the money. I'm just having fun. I don't even care about really this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I donate whatever I can to my business and maybe and half of it to the movement. Not for this, by doing based on my own money.
Yeah.
This is just this is like a typical Saturday evening. I'm bored. So I figure I'm having a little fun today. That's all. I don't even care if I make anything out of this.
You are the 99%. Is that right?
Thank you.
Right on, man.
All right, bro.
This is putting
You get in trouble for wearing that mask?
I just put it on a little bit ago, but no, I haven't been in trouble yet.
The cops didn't harass you for wearing a mask? People were arrested. Somebody said somebody was arrested for wearing the mask.
I think someone was. We just actually burned some money and the cops didn't mess with us.
They didn't, because it's illegal to burn money.
Yeah.
And the cops saw you burning money?
Probably not.
Okay. Do you plan on burning some money in front of cops?
I don't feel like getting arrested. I mean, I'm all for civil disobedience, but I'm more for just reaching people, not reaching a jail cell.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, you can't eat money, but you can burn it.
Why do you want to burn money?
We don't really need it. We need to go past the system, because money's just an externality. There's things people need. People need shelter, they need food. Money is what we use to get shelter and food, but it's not like the shelter and food is created by the money. The money is just an external way to regulate the shelter and the food. And if there's something we've learned, we're not doing a very good job at regulating shelter and food. There's people starving across the world. There's people without homes across the world. And a lot of that just boils down to a broken monetary system. Now, if we went out and we looked for ways to just give people mutual aid, we wouldn't need to have a money system. We would be able to literally just burn the money. And I think that's the thing that people need to do. They need to get rid of their money and establish systems of mutual aid. Growing gardens, raising their own animals, living a rent-free existence.
Right. Thanks.
No problem. Have a good day. Would you guys have Facebook or anything? Are you going to make a documentary out of this, or you just doing this for your own personal fun?
I think I'll probably put it on YouTube.
All right, can I get your Facebook, man?
Antenna Wilde.
What?
Antenna.
Oh, can you type it in for me?
A-N-T-E-N-N-A.
All right. Is that your Facebook?
What's that?
Free granola bars.
Why?
Just because, man. Who doesn't like free stuff?
Everybody likes free stuff, I guess, if they like granola bars.
Exactly, man.
Not everybody likes granola bars, but it's cool that you're giving them out for free. Where'd you get them?
I bought them at Duane Reade.
You bought them?
Yeah.
Yeah? So where'd you get the money?
People donate money, and I use the money to just keep going and buying granola bars. They keep giving them away.
That's a kind of system that you think is cool and that you like to live in?
What? And people kept giving me money to buy stuff?
Well, I mean, just like, you know, yeah, people give money and people give food and...
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there should be a system where it's really not about the money, but people are... It's like a self-sustaining thing. I'm just not doing it for the profit. I just like giving away a message. When I give granola bars, only a way to get people to come over here, and then I talk to them.
Do you think that's a positive message?
Yeah. I mean, the granola bar itself is not the message, but the message is the message.
How long do you plan on occupying?
Until it's over.
How long do you think it'll last?
Who knows? It could end tomorrow, it could end a year from now, man. I'm just saying for the long haul.
Have you had any problems, any fights, the cops, anything?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
No problem.
Good luck to you, man.
Free granola bar, man.
No thanks, man.
You want to donate so I can keep buying?
I can.
It's cool, dude. It's not about the granola bar or the money. It's about the message. So keep doing you, man. Free granola bar. Somebody take it.
drugs.
If I need drug, use drugs, so.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, never.
You're just here for the occupation?
Many people.
They do?
Yeah, many people.
Many do, huh?
Yeah.
You don't?
Too many, yeah. No, I don't agree with this yet.
Yeah. Where are you from? Germany?
Austria, yeah.
Austria. How long have you been here?
1 week now.
How long do you plan on staying?
2 more days because I want to finish this. I don't like snacks yet.
You living in a tent?
Yes.
This is your tent?
No, but they have one, yeah. T-shirt.
You selling T-shirts?
Yes.
You're not going to steal those ideas and make them now, are you? Those are mine. People are stealing them from me. Don't buy them from anybody but me. Don't buy them on the internet. They're my T-shirts. Thank you. Hi.
Do you have a license to sell?
I don't need a license if it's political. All I need is a taxpayer ID, and yes, I have one.
So you've done your homework?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Absolutely.
I won't steal those ideas.
Okay, no, because it's bad juju. No bad juju.
No bad juju here.
That's right.
It's all good.
What are you protesting against?
I work in sanitation. So this is like for the people can give us money for get more Clorox, for garbage bags, for everything.
How long do you think you can stay in that garbage can?
Until the night.
Till tonight? Is it uncomfortable? It looks uncomfortable.
Nah, it's not uncomfortable, but my feet is sleeping.
Feet starting to go, you're cutting off the circulation in your legs.
Yes.
All right.
Even more better.
You're suffering for the cause. Is that it?
I'm suffering for the cause, yes.
Okay. That's a very, is that your trash can?
Actually, it's the protest trash can, but you know, they let me.
It's not a public trash can?
No. Not no more. I own this trash can, so it's not a public trash.
You've occupied the trash can?
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool.
So that means anybody can put garbage here anytime they want.
You want people to put garbage in there?
Not in here.
Oh, in there. I see. You got the garbage here. What is the statement that you're trying to make by putting yourself in a garbage can? What are you saying?
I'm trying to tell people to give me more like donations for Clorox and everything that we can do to clean the floors, to clean all the garbages,
to keep everything going.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
I have
It's time for change. We're not just letting this happen anymore. Hey!
That's the one I was going
I don't know, man. Very strange of me. I'm still not back there. I don't know.
donating your time to clean up, ma'am?
At about 1 a.m. on November 15th, the police moved in, arresting over 200 people, including reporters from the Associated Press, the New York Times, the Daily News, NPR, and Vanity Fair. Press credentials were confiscated, and reporters were prevented from documenting the event. Police helicopters also prevented CBS and NBC helicopters from filming the police clearing the park. The tents, personal belongings, and over 5,000 books from the Occupy Wall Street library were thrown into dump trucks by police and removed. Since that time, there are no tents in the park and few protesters. I'm still left wondering what effect the police crackdown will have on the movement overall. What is to come in other cities and countries around the world? Some people have said this marks the end of Occupy Wall Street. But if the movement really is about the 99%, could it possibly go away? Politicians are bought and the people are sold. The cops and lawmakers do just what they're told. When the bankers and cronies on Wall Street take charge, come on, ye people, let's gather and march. We're gonna march, and we'll march. We'll kick out the cronies and make a new start. Yeah, we'll march, and we'll march. Boots on the ground and the change in our hearts. The banker and lawmaker are the same man. We were promised the land and told where to sign. Money and greed walking round hand in hand. We were given the bait while they switched out the lines. Now you're up in the penthouse living in tents. You got $1 billion and we got 3 pence. So we'll march and we'll march. We'll kick out the cronies and make a new start. Yeah, we'll march and we'll march with our boots on the ground and the change in our hearts. Donkeys and elephants all treat us like fools, but soon they'll find themselves running. For the people are tired, but they'll march till the dawn, to the new day we all know is coming.